Hey everybody. So in this lesson, we're going to tackle possessives. Now possessives are pretty easy, but the College Board seems to be testing this particular skill a lot recently. So let's take a look. First of all, we'll make sure that you understand what possessives are. So take a look at the screen.
Possessive adjectives are words like my, your, his, her, its, our, your, and their. Now these are the pronoun possessives, and you can see it's broken down into singular and plural, and first person, second person, and third person.
If you're not sure what that means, first person includes the speaker. So I say my cup, or I could say, if it's plural, our cup. Second person is when I'm addressing you, and I say this is your cup. So interestingly, for second person, the plural and singular are exactly the same. If it's one person, it's your cup. If there's a whole gang of you, it's still your cup. Okay. Finally, third person is not me, not you, but those people. So it's not the speaker, it's not the listener, but it's some other group other than the people engaged in the conversation. So him or his cup, her cup, their cup, its cup. Okay? So that's what the different perspectives mean. Let's take a look again.
So it's fairly straightforward, and as English speakers, I think most of you will have absolutely no problem with this, but I will mention that the College Board likes to really test you on the difference between these two, its and their. And again, you're not going to make this mistake normally, right? It's so easy, but just pay attention. When you see both these as an answer choice, make sure that it's a singular thing or a plural thing that's being described. Similarly, we have possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, yours, theirs. Again, the main trick here is just make sure you distinguish between singular and plural, between its and theirs. Now here are the 4 common mistakes that the College Board tries to catch you on. First of all, there's its versus its. Which one's right? If I want to say this is its engine, I'm talking about my car's engine, its engine. The correct answer, of course, is the right side, its. It with an apostrophe S means it is. So it's a kind of important one because usually when we talk about possessives for things, we use the apostrophe. But for it's the opposite. Really important you remember that rule. Another common trap is the difference between there and there. Of course, the possessive is this one over here on the right. As we all know, there just means, hey, it's over there, or he's over there. It's a place. It's a word related to place, not possession. We all know, we learned this in elementary school. We all know how to do it for a person's name, right? John's and John's, clearly you use the apostrophe. Finally, we have parents. When you have a word that has an S on the end already, when it's a plural, you just add an apostrophe to the end. You don't say parents apostrophe S again and say parents's. Now, there is a case when you will use the second one right here. Parent apostrophe S instead of parents apostrophe. Can you guess when that would be? Well, parent usually means, both your mom and dad, right? But what if you're referring to one parent?
So if I was talking about my mom and dad and said, my parents have a car, it's my parents' car, they own a car, I would use parents apostrophe because it's both their car. If, however, I'm just talking about my mum and said, it's my mum's car, I might say to you, it's my parents' car. It's not my sister's car, it's my parents' car, but I only have a mum, so it's my mum's car. So it's my singular parent at that point. So my parent, singular, so apostrophe S. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but really think about it. Is the possessive describing a single person, the parent, or both parents? If you keep that in mind, you should be good to go.